E quindi Asawa Pagnottini, qua c'è Pippo Pagnottola, ci stanno i pagnottini, se spera copiosi, sotto vi lascio il Nerd Paradise, gruppo di Ludico di Luca su Facebook. Cominciamo da dove abbiamo lasciato l'ultima volta, ovvero faremo la missione del caro e vecchio sceriffo. Prima vorrei cercare un centro medico per provare a farmi togliere l'avvelenamento che mi sta irritando alquanto. E anche per capire le varie meccaniche del gioco.
Outside the door, got some stuff on my mind. When you have time.
So not 30 seconds.
Certo che posso. Cerchiamo sto centro medico. Sarà un cazzo di centro medico. Oh. Vado io? Potremmo andare. Che non trovo sto dannato centro medico, cioè ci sarà per forza un centro medico, c'è sempre un centro medico.
In general, students stop.
Bellina questa nostra,
Sì. Molto.
definita mi piace un sacco. A te no?
Sì,
Dai,
molto.
tanta roba.
Allora,
Eccono qua il pigiama. Vabbè, non so porchino. Vai, faccio vedere che dici.
ma ancora relativamente bene.
Guarda, magari
Non ci credo.
metto, le due coperte qua sopra. Letto.
You ask me? Traveling and free stuff? Sure, Laredo make. Just so you know.
Porca puttana, che nervi.
No, Eva, però non mangiare sul letto, ti prego.
Chumps is such an eyesore in Aquila. But,
Non c'è tanto per avere tutto
well, I can go for some
tutto
chumps.
fumato.
Qualcuno si merita un po' di botte.
When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat.
Thanks. Hi there. Certainly. Please take your time.
Ci stai rimanendo malissimo.
Let me steer clear.
Vuoi essere coperta?
Sì, grazie, ancora una. E direi tanto di Natale.
Assolutamente.
È vero?
Certo.
Come si chiama il cartone che stava guardando?
Non me lo ricordo. Orlo?
Take a look around. I want to do your business.
Cosi.
All kinds of things. What are you looking for?
Ok.
Sai perché?
Perché?
Perché la cosa di
Ah, fregata. Non lo so, io non ci sono mai riuscito. No. Per quello l'avevo rifatta. Va bene, poi me la riguardo io. accumuliamo ancora un po' di soldi e poi da astronavi migliore.
Any news to share?
I am the moth to your flame, the magnet to your fridge, the lint in your
Il mio caro fan adorante. È il sole per le mie giornate.
You know me so well, Dad. So, what do you say?
You think I think. You zag, I zag. I am your sidekick, your shadow, your tail.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing, systems failing. Help! I repeat.
Io l'ho pagato il mio.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship.
Ma io sto usando il mio, non so se tu stai usando il tuo.
And that's it. You're cleared to land at Hopetown.
Vediamo cosa succede.
Yes, my captain.
Missed the sound of my voice, huh? I hope you're having a good day.
When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat. The Helios is too big to be stuck in the same place.
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship. You need my help.
Bonsoir, grazie per il segue.
I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got
Proprio quelli che
into
sto
trouble.
cercando anch'io.
Ran them off, but they got a few good hits.
Pensa al caso.
As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
Allora.
I'll be fine once the pain medication kicks in. The priority right now is the ship. Can't do my job without it. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there. Thanks. I owe you one.
Ci manca.
Rangers always got each other's back. When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat.
Allora. Bella nave.
Most folk prefer the jetpack. I could really bend your ear when you got a moment.
Sì, è da un po' che me lo chiede. Devo poi ascoltarlo.
Thanks. That should get me home. You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. Can't let that happen.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Good hunting.
Andiamo. Una bella battaglia navale, perché no?
Is there a way to go faster than speed? That grab tech cheating? Read any good books lately?
I appreciate it.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Anything I can help you with? Okay, sure. We'll take care of any holes, broken seals, that kind of thing. Friendly. And incredible. But everyone on the factory floor loves their duplication.
No.
Excuse me. A little time.
This was literally nothing until Ron Hope came here.
Ron Hope's the best thing that's happened to us.
Some rules. If there's one place there's some law and order in this town, it's here. Don't even think about stealing anything. No haggling. The price is the price. And might be some other rules. Don't be an ass.
Va bene.
Then we won't have any problems. If you need weapons, the best defense is the only place in town. You may be thinking this place is a dump, but the hardware isn't. Lots of customers pass through. We got something for everyone. Good.
Keep an eye on your valuables. You can't protect your own.
But we'd be dust, except for the factory.
Trucks in space.
Welcome to Hope Tech Sales.
Give me your
motto
invoice.
always cracks me up.
You got the financing set up already?
You got time for a quick chat?
Oh, a potential customer, huh? Well, what you need to know about our ships is they're from stern about built for reliability. Other star yards might got glitz or some weird crazy lines. With Hope Tech, you get people that care about you making that 300 freight run safely and on time. A smart person chooses substance over form every time. Sound familiar? So what are you in the market for? Certainly.
I've got some stuff on my mind when you have the time.
Off-worlders. Nothing ever.
Always something going on around here.
Hi.
Just keep it holstered. It'll all fine.
Okay. Hello.
Yes?
Proviamoci così. La nave riparata, guardiamo.
Workers like to play hard here. They deserve it.
Hello again. Ahoy, Captain.
Volume? Fanculo, sti merda. Okay.
Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. You're good to go. All clear to land at Hopetown.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
E un'altra cosa risolta.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
Più o meno.
I'm sure they didn't want to die any more than you did. It's a pointless and stupid waste of life, but you brought it on themselves. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Andiamo.
I'm guessing the Marshal already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope is the president of the council oversees the so don't worry. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about this scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Merchant. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Free Star Rangers. At last! Ah, damn, good to see you. I think we're done here, Burgett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Free Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better. That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors. I'm glad we understand each other.
I'd take Ron Hope over Benjamin Bayou any day of the week. Looks like we got a job to do.
Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Sadly, there's no lack of mercenaries in the settled systems. I suppose the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship was too good to pass up? Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Qualcosa ci dovrei pur dire.
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist. What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. Hopetown holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know. No, nothing at all. It was just a standard HopeTech cargo holder. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. HopeTech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. You can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes. Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust. and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
You've got a reputation for looking after your own, Mr. Hope. I'm sure the deputy here will keep that in mind.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear it. I've worked hard to make sure that everyone here is well cared for. I'm glad we understand one another.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope. There's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
When you get a moment,
But sir,
can we talk?
we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon. Resign?
E noi andiamo a Neo.
Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you don't belong here.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail. Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger station there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there. No problem. Good luck on Neon, Deputy.
Perfetto.
Dust except for the factory. Off-worlders.
Local security handles most problems here.
E andiamo a fare il culo a sti barbari di Neon. Via. A caccia di pirati.
Did you need something?
Sure. I like that very much.
And will you do funny voices for the characters? Like you used to when I was little?
You just try and stop me.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Whenever I'm lost, I think.
There's nothing in ourselves.
Che posto da paura.
Don't move, Nesha!
What's this about? Cut the act. Snippers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you step in.
All right, get up slowly.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you? The one and only. Well, the marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here. But this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us. Yeah, about that. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace, make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Neon's a tough assignment. The ecosystem is rigged against any real law enforcement.
Rookies.
It's just not that easy. I really, really wish it was.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you.
Mi perdoni i
Don't expect a
dialoghi, cioè...
favor.
Oh,
Even
ciao,
if it
scusa,
doesn't
non ti ho
cause
visto,
credits.
perdonami.
Nothing in
Mi perdoni i
beyond-
dialoghi, voglio capire dove vanno a parare. Andiamo da Billy Clayton, dai.
Come on.
Andiamo a tirargli un po' il collo, sbirro buono, sbirro cattivo. La legge è assoluta.
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. I learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation.
Così mentre parla è sparito.
I need to impress that upon you. Because the fact that you think justice is absolute concerns me, deputy. It's never that simple. Justice can mean different things to different people. And laws can be interpreted and debated. The Ranger relies on
Security's
judgment
got
and
its eyes
intuition
on
to
Saburo
do what's
Academy.
best for the people.
That guy's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
Hey, Billy. Got a second?
What? Oh, shoot. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need? Right out of the factory? Damn, that's pretty impressive. Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
I can see where this is going.
Credits ain't really what I need. There's something you can do for me.
Spilling credits is always better than spilling blood.
I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right? Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
This Emmett Goodman sounds like a real class act.
Yeah. He's bad even by Neon standards. That's saying something. From where I'm standing, seems like our problems are intertwined like a couple of fuel lines in a thruster assembly. I do understand. I'm trying to figure out a way to help you, okay? Hard to argue with that. Okay. Try, right? The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. And she's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Well, what about me? You just gonna leave me twisting in the wind here?
If I were you, I'd get the hell out of Neon and start over somewhere else.
You got time for a quick chat? I appreciate it when you're ready. So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last descendant of the great Solomon Coe? Is it everything you imagined? Well, that's a first.
Un po' di problemi penso lui ad accettare la sua persona e il suo ruolo nella sua famiglia e tutto quello che ne lega. Traumatizzato insomma dagli eventi familiari.
Solomon was a good man. Great one even. But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about him these days, he'd flat out deck him. I am. And I'm not. Yeah, there was a time, well before Coron, where it really weighed on me. Felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our great legacy. It's enough to drive you crazy. Now I just hope I can help Cora to... I don't know. Well then, Cora's gonna get a 5-star university education from me. For my father, Cora, and me, everything starts and ends with Solomon Coe. He looked out at the stars, and he dreamed a way to get there. Imagine being the first person to jump into a new system, set foot on a new world. Hell, I get it. That's powerful stuff. And now... I'm just getting sappy. You're a bad influence, you know that? You say the damnedest things. Well, I hope the comic book they make about our adventures is better than that rag on Solomon. The stuff they publish is just downright embarrassing.
I think I'm gonna get my face worked on and enhance.
Back to work, I guess.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
Love the vibe in
A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something?
Ecco, vedi di abbassare i toni, Vice Ranger Pippo
So
Pagnotta.
how come I'm
Tro.
calling you a sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it. Aw, ain't you polite? I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right? All right. So I jacked a ship. It was just a little fun. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. End of story. Nothing I did put anyone in danger, okay? Hey, all I did was provide them with transportation. They didn't say anything about where they were going or why. Look, I wouldn't have got involved if I thought anyone would be hurt. I've got no love for violence.
Not asking questions is just as bad as giving consent. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't. It's not that simple. I hear you, but it doesn't change anything. Sorry, but I can't. I'm not sure that's a good idea. I guess if I can't trust a Freestar Ranger, then I can't trust anyone, right? I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since. Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here, take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know? Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go. Oh. You're welcome. Guess I ain't used to the law being so polite.
Ok, quindi penso che da qui poi la continuiamo la prossima volta. È stata un preludio per quello che succederà poi con i freestar, per ora continueremo a seguirli, tanto è un gioco ampio, abbiamo tempo e lo svolgiamo nell'arco dell'anno. Nasa uova, pagnettini.